Hey, Big Cat. Just kind of, what was it like just kind of getting out there, so much anticipation for a season, had to wait almost 3 hours to get on the field, but I know it's a big year for you. How did it feel to finally get out there and play?
Man, it felt great just to finally get back out there, man. The emotions for me, I ain't played since last, New Year's. New Year's was my last, game, and I'm so used to playing, during the spring, and my mom's so used to playing, for me playing in the spring, so just to get back out there was electric. I was ready to get out there. I was, regardless of what time we played, man, I just wanted to be out there, play with my brothers, so, yeah.
How did you feel like you did after not playing for so long? How did you feel like your performance was?
It was okay. I could have did better. I missed a sack. I think I did. But I could rate that and get better. But overall, I think I played a solid game, but I definitely could have played better, though.
Big Cat, you was among the captains. You're in there at halftime after being down big. What was it that you and the leadership group kind of did to put together to get the team ready?
We had just had to get settled, man. I told the D line, man, I've never been down 21-0, so we came back to the bench and I looked up at the scoreboard. I'm like, whoa, like we're down 21-0, man. So, when we went in halftime, man, we just kept cool, calm, and collect, man. We knew what we on the defensive side. We knew what we were capable of doing, and so I just told the guys, man, just stay calm, man. We're gonna do this, and everybody, nobody, never, got too high or too low, man. So everybody just kept that poise, and I told them guys, like, listen here, we got this, and everybody, okay, we got this, and he said it, we got it, so and that's what we did.
Kody Davis is named the latest player of the week. What do you like about his style of play?
Listen, he reminds me of Derek Brown, but just that type of just disruption. On the defense side of the ball, man. I mean, I love him, man. I tell him all the time. He make the job easy for me, taking on double team, things like that. But yeah, I mean, that's expected of KD, I told him before the game, let's do this, and he did it. So yeah.
Big Cat, you played a big role in forcing that game-saving interception. I guess there was talk, I think you did a radio interview after we said you actually recognized the play pre-snap. Can you talk more about that and recognizing it?
Yeah, it was just IQ. I just knew what was coming. They kept doing it all game. And then they had ran it like maybe 2 times during that game, and I just seen it. And every time I seen the tight end, anytime a tight end crossed my face, I try to knock him off because I knew the down and distance like third and short. So I knew anything that crossed my face, they were trying to get to the flats, and I was like, okay. So if he crossed my face this time, I seen him across. They did a little zone split, and he came across. Like, if he crossed my face this time, I'm gonna try to knock him off his route. And I thought the quarterback was gonna do more of a. I thought he was gonna throw the ball because he was a pocket passer, so I didn't think he was gonna actually run. And so he ran. I was like, okay, now I gotta turn to the Jets now. So yeah, man, it was just just me watching film. I seen it, a couple years ago, we played Minnesota at Auburn, and I just kind of I seen it too many times. I can't get beat with this. So yeah.
Obviously, with the delays, a lot of fans left the stadium early. What was the energy like in the stadium for your first game?
It was, it wasn't 100% capacity, but just with the fans that were there, man, it was still a great atmosphere to play in, man. It was, and like I said, I'm blessed to be here, man. So just the fans that were able to just stay and throughout the whole game, that was pretty dope.
Okay, get to kind of talk about the momentum you guys obviously had in the third quarter with the D-line, pretty much, limiting Boise to nothing. I'm not even sure if they even gained any yards that quarter. Just kind of talk about how things kind of built from there, because you guys, that's when you really started to step it up.
Sure.
Just how you did in that third quarter, when you really started to dominate Boise.
Like I say, man, we just had to, we knew what we were capable of doing on the defense side of the ball. It was more about adjustments, like Coach say, adjustments, and we just kind of figured out what they were doing. And the game plan wasn't real, nothing that we could handle up front. So once we, realized, figured out what they were doing and what they were trying to do, we just just tuned in on what they were, the little things, and you seen what happened, so.
Big Cat, what's it like playing defensive end and rushing the passer in this level compared to the Southeastern Conference?
Obviously it's a lot different. This is my first game we played Boise, so we're gonna see how it goes. Throughout the season. I think those tackles, they were solid tackles. Nothing that I'm not accustomed to, but we're gonna see how the season goes. Throughout the season. and see if they can block me. So.
Big Cat, I know you were a team captain last year at Auburn, but to come in this year, a team that, these guys didn't really know you a couple months ago, got here in the summer, for them to vote you a team captain at a place you haven't even been at very long, what did that mean to you?
Man, that's a huge honor. I think I'm the first person ever to do that, to be honest. That's a huge honor. And I tell my mom, I tell anybody that, man, that's a huge honor for me to get here in May and for those guys to, vote me team captain, but that just says a lot about me. I really, I wear my heart on my sleeve, man. So when I come out here each and every day, I try to teach these guys, show these guys how important football is to me, and it really is. I eat, sleep, well, I ain't gonna say the last word, but I eat, sleep, football. So, so that was just the biggest thing, man. Just showing these guys, man, is how what hard work is. Just starting off with the summer workouts. So just showing the guys what hard work is, and then just from there just being a vocal leader and just showing guys how to do this day in and day out. Man, I think I just over a period of time I just gained these guys' trust, and it went from that. But I take huge pride in that though, because I think I'm the only one that has done that. So yeah.
Is there anything else that you think the defensive line can do exponentially compared to the first game moving into
Sack the quarterback.
Get to him?
Get to the quarterback. We had areas, but they get to the quarterback. That's what get everybody paid. Yeah.
This past weekend, a lot of FCS teams, between Cookman obviously is one of them who you're going to be playing on Saturday, they beat FBS teams. There were a lot of upsets. I mean, how important is that you guys recognize that you can't go sleepwalking just because the team's from a lower level?
We're human. They put their pants on just like we do. Like when we used to play, bigger teams or teams that they think, they never think we was gonna beat. You never, like I said, they put their pants on just like we do. So we're gonna attack them just like they were, Boise or Alabama or whomever, and because that's just how it is. You can't show weakness. And then at the same time, though, you want to show dominance, and that's my biggest thing when it comes to this. Like I don't like to look weak or. Definitely with a team you're supposed to, beat or whatever, so that's just how I see it.
The team gets down early and down 21. What does it say about the team's resiliency? What did you learn about your teammates coming back?
I really, I think it goes, I didn't, I knew that we were going to come back. It was just the things that we've been through in the summer. Just the way the team used to attack, just the workouts, the adversity we faced during workouts, the adversity the coach used to try to put us through, So I knew, when I looked up at the scoreboard, I was like, okay. But like I said, we talked on the sideline and just the response I honestly didn't see no flinch, didn't see no fear in nobody's eyes when I looked across, in the locker room, and everybody just kept their poise. But it definitely shook us up a little bit, man. But just the way, it wasn't no surprise though that the guys, we responded the way we did because, hey, this is a team that's going to fight, a lot of fighters on the team, and so yeah, that's what I said.
But yeah, what did it mean to kind of get that victory? The defense obviously made a huge stand, forced that late interception that you played a big role in, and just being with Gus so long, and we got that Gatorade bath, just kind of what was the moment like, winning it and just kind of that locker room scene?
Man, it was great, man, just for Gus, Coach Malzahn to get his first win in UCF, man, and just the emotion that came with it. It was a dope moment, then once we get in the locker room, we danced, so it was a great moment, so yeah.
I'll ask you real quick about McKenzie Milton, obviously a quarterback you faced at UCF back in 2017 in the Peach Bowl. I'm sure you've kind of, you're aware of the story, coming back from the serious leg injury. I don't know if you got a chance to be watching the game last night, FSU Notre Dame. He got in there and led FSU to a tie, almost could have won the game. Did you see that and just?
I caught the back end of it. I caught the third, fourth quarter of it. I didn't really know McKenzie. I didn't know he was the quarterback we played until you just told me back in 2017. I didn't know he was quarterback. But no, man, it's a tremendous story, man. All support out to him. And I support him in all ways. I ain't never met him. Hopefully one day we can chop it up or whatever. But no, that's huge, man. I've always been a fan of him, just hearing his story and the things he's done, and some of the things that the players have told me before Dylan got here, man. And the way they transition from different quarterbacks and things like that, the things that that he did before he got here. So huge pop to him though. I'm a huge fan though, for sure.
Well said.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Big Cat. Good luck.
Thank you.